Excited, guys. The video I just made about being raptured and about my testimony of being saved by Jesus by speaking in tongues through the Holy Spirit has now become my most watched videos after just 2 days. So this makes me so happy because when it happened to me, it was so unbelievable and magnificent, and I felt so at peace and so amazing that I told God I was so grateful and thankful that I just wanted to share it out of the abundance of just being grateful and thankful of my heart. However, the very next day, I woke up, and even though I was still grateful and thankful and happy, I just never shared it. I went back to living my normal life. I just did whatever I thought was right. I did whatever I wanted to do. I didn't start going to church. I didn't start reading the Bible. I didn't start telling people about Jesus or about my testimony about speaking in tongues. And I just lived normally. And so for years, that went by of me just living my normal life. And something woke me up. Some things changed in my life, and I kind of just snapped out of my just normal life. And I re-looked at God. And next thing I know, I became so thankful and humble that I was still alive to share my testimony. And I thought to myself, what happens if I would have died and went to heaven, and God would have said, why did you never share anybody about this amazing experience you had about being saved? And so I was like, I became so scared that I wouldn't get a chance to share this. So this marks a day where I can finally say that I honored God and honored my promise to God to share with you the testimony about how when I called out to Jesus, as the Bible said in Matthew 11:28-30, told me that he would help me with my burden and give me rest for my soul. And he really did. And not only that, but it was like a spirit came over my body and inside of me, like the Holy Spirit. And it was like Jesus, and because I called out to Jesus, like the Bible said, and then the Spirit began speaking for me. So that's why I say it was speaking through tongues, because I was not answering, I was not talking, but I was talking, but somebody was talking for me, and that was the Holy Spirit. And then that's why I wanted to share it with you. So I want to encourage you to call out to God when you're having a burden. Call out to Jesus when you're faced with a serious burden. And for me, it was because I was genuine, humble, and authentic. I want to encourage you to try this and tell me about your experience. Tell me, do you have an unbelievable, supernatural, out of this world experience like I did? And so it was unbelievable, and it's still unbelievable. And yet I believe now because I experienced it personally. You could never, ever just believe based on my testimony. You really need to have your own testimony. So this might actually spark or inspire you to call out to Jesus, which this is what I encourage you to do. So God bless. I'm going to keep posting these Bible videos. I encourage you to subscribe, to like my videos, and share with family and friends, and to keep watching them. I never wanted to read the Bible either. I'm just glad I did now, and that's why I'm sharing it with you, because it's such a positive experience in the spirit, not in the flesh, but in the spirit. You know, it's easier not to read the Bible. It's easier not to share these videos. In the spirit, it feels more amazing. And so God bless you, and I love you all. Mwah.